Guys. So it's about 9:30 in the morning now. Getting ready to head over to our pickup. I spent all day Monday and pretty much all day Tuesday at the truck stop in Hampton, Maine. They just had no loads coming out. They only had one load that popped up yesterday. Well, originally I kind of screwed myself. Tuesday they had a load that came up that I could have taken. But it wasn't really that much of a load. It was picking up. It didn't pick up until Tuesday. That's why I didn't take the load. So when it came down to it, I really wanted to take the load because I was pretty much out of time and it was already gone. I did get a call yesterday on Tuesday about a load. It was a no tarp engine. Picking up from the military. I don't know exactly where, but it was a legal size engine. But the reason I didn't take that was it didn't pick up until 8 o'clock at night, and then it didn't deliver until Friday or Monday in Missouri. So it was. It was too much time for that load. I didn't want to sit on the load for 4 days, 3 days basically, and get loaded 8 o'clock at night. So I said, forget that. And then we ended up. I started deadheading down to where the heck was I gonna go? I was gonna go to. Green something, New Hampshire. I can't think of the town name. To the TA down there. It's the border of New Hampshire and Maine on 95. I started heading down that way, and then I stopped along my route at an Irving truck stop to get some fuel because I was running pretty low, and I didn't think I was going to make it down to the TA. Which I'm glad I did, because as soon as I stopped there, I checked the load board again. And I knew the load was there, going to be there, and I just bit the bullet and said, "Screw it, I gotta get moving." So I went ahead and took the load, and that's picking up over here in Messina, which was 400. You know, I'm gonna check it real quick. We did 397.9 miles yesterday to here, and we have another 13 miles to get to the pickup, so that's 411 mile deadhead. Definitely did not want to do it again, but it breaks down to between the deadhead, the loaded miles. We're only going down to Pennsylvania to Lancaster, but it breaks down to, I believe, like $1.50 a mile. Not really happy about it. They tried calling me on a load going back up to Maine. I'm like, no. So I'm not touching Maine for a while. I'll still go to Massachusetts or whatever, but going up to the middle of Maine where there's no loads. There was one load, and it was there Monday and Tuesday. Monday and yesterday. It was a load of lumber, but it required an 8-foot tarp. I don't have 8-foot tarps. I took them off my truck. Not because I don't plan on having 8-foot tarps. I took them off because they're junk. I've had them tarps since I was with CRST. And having them on the truck, I keep procrastinating on getting rid of them. And it's just, I have a better chance to go and buy some because I don't have them on my truck than to go buy them and still have some on my truck. Not to mention, when I do go buy them, I would have 2 sets of 8-foot drops, and that's not going to help anybody. So I almost went ahead and bought 8-foot tarps up there in Maine. When I called about them, I found some canvas place there in Bangor, and I called about them, and for both tarps with tax, it was $970. For some reason, I feel like that was extremely high. I think I can get them for at least $100 cheaper than that. But it don't matter. I don't have it. I don't have it to spend right this second. I'm trying to get my head above water right now after the holiday and needing propane for the house and paying rent. It's nothing. It's not that I can't handle the bills. I just didn't prepare myself for those bills, and it's just that, you know, coming back from being off for 2 weeks for Christmas and New Year's, it's just everything's just piling right on top, and so I'm just trying to dig myself out real quick. So as soon as I get all my bills caught back up, I can go ahead and go grab the tarps. It holds me up a little bit from getting loads here and there, but I'll just stay away from the Northeast. I mean, I'll stay away from Maine. Even Massachusetts, it's kind of sucks. But I usually deliver to Massachusetts at the end of the week, and then I deadhead back home for the weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to head over there now. I'm probably going to cut most of this video part. And we'll get this load picked up. Unfortunately, we have to tarp this. It's the T-bars. And bring them down to Alcoa in Lancaster. So, let's get her done. Well, we're all loaded up. I got 50 yards down the road. D.O.T. decided that today was a good day for training. So now I got one officer instructing 2 other officers on how to do an inspection. Oh, what fun. Alright, so we are finished with D.O.T. Freaking buttheads. They were pretty cool. The one officer there, the big guy, he had more yellow on than the other 2. He was training them how to do an inspection, so I kind of got the crap end of the stick on it taking a longer period of time, but I don't mind. I'd rather good training be done at my expense than have some idiot officer out there just trying to be a dick or something. he pointed out a couple things that I noticed that he let go. My bumper was one thing that he said he wasn't going to bother with. And he said IFTA stickers. I didn't know this. I wasn't aware of this. Now that I am aware of it, I'm going to make an adjustment to it. I'm going to remove the other two. But I still haven't put my IFTA stickers on yet. And he has said that he doesn't bother with it because it's just nickel and diming the drivers for it. But there's, I guess by law, I don't know if it's just New York State or multiple states. But he said technically there's only supposed to be one sticker on there. We're not supposed to leave multiple stickers on there. So I didn't know that. I had a plan on making it go all the way down the bottom, but at the same time, you know, it looks ugly when you do that. So I'm going to take them other two stickers off, and then I'm going to put my new stickers on. But I got to get this thing cleaned up. And I was really trying to go down south to get some warmer weather, but what are you going to do? But those are the two things he said something about. I don't know if he said anything about the ICC bumper, but we got to get that fixed here shortly anyway. Mercer inspection only gave me 90 days to get it fixed, which not a big deal. Pretty much going to I'm going to get the steer axle done for brakes. Well, maybe they're putting in some fuel pumps. I'm going to get the steer axle brakes done, and then I'm going to get the bumper done, and then I'm going to get the one drive axle at a time done for brakes. And that's pretty much my goal this year. I'm thinking, the other day I had stated that I think these injectors might be going. I'm going to keep an eye on it, but I think in the next, after I get those 4 things done, the 3 axles, I'm doing 1 axle at a time, and then and the ICC bumper. Once I get those taken care of, I'm going to probably put this back in the shop to get another overhead done. And maybe that's what's causing the problem, because I don't have any. It's just on initial takeoff. When I start to take off, it just spits and sputters a little bit. I back off the throttle, and then it goes ahead and accelerates like it's supposed to. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll throw some injection cleaner in there, throw some of that clean stuff, the KLEEN or however the heck it's spelled. I still have some Lucas. I've always used Lucas, but I think I think that clean is better than the Lucas. So anyway, that's it for right now. We got 442 miles at this point down to Lancaster. ETA now is 9:05. So about 9:30 tonight, which about 9 o'clock I'll be stopping at. There's a Love's about 25 miles from Alcoa and Lancaster. I got one call earlier about a GLG load of lifts going to Kentucky for $700. I think it was just barely $2 a mile. I'm not taking that because I'm trying to get back home this weekend. I think this week is pretty much shot. I have a feeling I'm going to be deadheading back out of Pennsylvania back up to New York, but we'll see what happens.
To mislead, this is all you need. Be your everything, yeah, I'll be your everything. Still too soon to feel, please just say it's real. More than just a thrill, not just in it for the thrill. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons. I will show. Now we're sipping the Bordeaux. With you through it all, winter through the fall. You just make the call, yeah, I'm in it for it all. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love, cause love it needs to touch it. You're pressing on my buttons, babe, let me tell you something. I'm in it for the love. 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 For the love. I'm in it 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 for the love.
Good morning. Oh boy. Look at this crap. If it's going to even clear, come out. And all these white spots. Stupid DEF fluid. So we stopped off in Binghamton last night. Got 100 gallons of fuel, topped the DEF off. That's it. We ran on down here to, not really sure what this town is, to be honest. Londonderry.
Yeah, we had to deal with them bears yesterday. I ain't got to go too far. I got about 11 miles.
Londonderry, PA. It's right down here on 283, the top of 283 in Pennsylvania. We're only 24 miles. Yeah, 24 miles from our delivery. So I told them I'd be there at 8 o'clock. Right now I'm showing 7:45. I'm gonna get out here in a second, check out the lights real quick, and get on down the road. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We don't have anything lined up. Being that it's Thursday and I want to be home this weekend, mostly because I just want to be home with the kids this weekend, but it'll be beneficial because I guess we're getting a crap ton of snow this weekend, so snow is not really the reason I'm going home. It's just added benefit that I can get there and help keep everything cleaned up. So this week has been pretty much a bust. We had 400-mile deadhead back over to New York for this load, and I really do not see us getting anything for today or tomorrow heading back up towards the house. So I have a feeling we're going to be deadheading back up to the house, which is another few hundred miles, I think. It's got to be at least 300 miles. I'll tell you here in a second. Oh, that is taking too long. Yeah, so 285 miles back to the house. I think this week is just going to be a loss. I'm actually really surprised. I mean, yeah, I could have had the one load if I had my 8-foot tarps, but I'm still surprised on how little freight there is. I'm not really doing any type of government freight, so I don't see that really being a problem unless my customers of who I'm delivering to are dealing with government, making government products which aren't being sold right now, so it's slowing them down, causing us to slow down. I mean, I know it's that time of year that things slow down, but this seems a little bit more than usual. So anyway, get these lights checked out. Lights are good. We're going our 24, 25 miles, whatever, and get this offloaded. Hopefully, like I said, they don't take too long. Last time I got on the scale and I had like 10 drivers ahead of me, and I had to go over, get my stuff off, which was actually last year that I did this load. It's been a while. Oh man, so alright, we're gonna get going. Well, we're here and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. They had me stage over in the side lot to wait. I guess I had 2 trucks in front of me that still had to scale in. They can only take 4 trucks down here at a time. Right now I'm second in line to get unloaded. The truck that you guys just seen just in front of me there, he's in spot 1, which obviously ain't gonna take long because it's one pickup, or 1 lift, and they're done. I have the T-bars, the small ones, so they got 11, 10, 9, 8 stacks that they got to take off. Oh, this forklift thing's pretty big. It's a pretty big forklift. So we are off to another big deadhead for the week. It's going to be 700 miles of deadhead just this week. 400 yesterday, well, Monday or Tuesday, 400 Tuesday, pick up Wednesday, 300 today on Thursday, and pick up tomorrow on Friday, and then deliver on Monday over in Connecticut. Wasn't the best situation, but it puts me past the house for the weekend. I'll have to leave Sunday afternoonish. Even late afternoon will be fine, but it's a load. It puts me at still crap for the week, but it's better than just heading home from here. Showed me 311 miles to North Lima. It's 285 miles from here to home, so still basically doing the same deadhead. Of course, I gotta put north in. Hold on. Alright, so if I were to take the toll road, it would be 289 miles, 4 hours and 50 minutes. Take the back way is 307 miles at 5 hours and 36 minutes. So it's an extra 46 minutes to take the back roads. Versus $100 and something on the toll road. I'll spend the extra 45 minutes considering I don't have anything to do today, so other than the deadhead over there. So I'm going to take the 22, 322, all that up to 80 over to Ohio. I'll probably spend the night there at the Loves just over the border. We're going to North Lima, so that's right at the border. Yeah, cross over the border, take 680 out of Youngstown and drop right down to North Lima off of 76. And then run back home. But that'll put us at $2,829.66 for the week on 1,730 miles, roughly. And roughly $1.63 a mile. It's actually $1.63.5 and a bunch of other numbers, but just call it $1.63. Really not excited about those numbers this week, but it's better than $1.50, and it's better than nothing, that's for sure. So we'll just make the best of it, and hopefully next week is a better week. Anyway, I'm not done getting unloaded yet, but thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.